MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Dallas Cowboys and the New York Jets. Mike Tirico, Greg Olsen with you. The Pro Bowler Brandon Aubrey has a set. Should be a wet one. And off we go from MetLife Stadium. He's across the 20, taking down just shy of the 25. At their own 24-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Here we go, son.
First carry of the game now, and here's Breece Hall. And he's hit behind the line of scrimmage and taken down right away. A loss of yards. What a message on the first play. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13.
Here we go. 19 windy, nice. Right.
Another run here with Hall. Up the sideline at the 35. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line. They get 22 yards there. Good for a Jets first down.
It's definitely nice to have one of those bruising, punishing backs kind of help wear down the defense. But I'll tell you what, you can give me a flat-out electric runner like this guy any day of the week. He can turn on those Jets, get in that high gear, and he is gone.
Oh, a short throw there, but it's going to end up incomplete. That's a pass he say he should have had. Instead, he does not, and it brings up 2nd down. He was looking for Garrett Wilson there, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
Here we go.
From the shotgun, it's Fields. Oh, and this one's going to wind up incomplete. That's one you'd think he'd be able to corral. Can't find the handle, and it's going to lead to a 3rd down.
19 Tigers.
What a call on this opening drive. They're going to go for it on 4th down.
Here we go, son. 331, 331. Alpha.
Getting the tough yards. They'll go with their fullback. He's going to have the Jets first down. They wind up getting 13 yards on that 4th down conversion. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Hey, Cam. Here we go, son. Green 19, get that.
On the give, it's Hall. He'll work forward for a couple. Quinn Williams there to make the play. Williams on the stop. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7. From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd and 7.
Here we go, son.
Working out of the gun, it's Fields. The 2nd down throw is incomplete.
And that's another brutal drop for an offense that has struggled to catch the ball up to this point. And yes, you can nitpick about ball placement and whatnot, but listen, the reality is at this level, if it hits your hands, you have to find a way to come down.
Here we go.
Fields from the gun on 3rd down. Forced out wide. Taking off, he'll try to get there. And he's going to go into the end zone on an electrifying run. Justin Fields. Touchdown, Jets. His 2nd rushing touchdown of the year. A terrific way to start this one. Not only a touchdown, but a nice long march down the field. Makes it a long walk back to the bench for the defense.
Mike, that's about as good as you can imagine starting a game offensively. To be able to sustain that many plays and be able to cap it off with a touchdown, that is a dream start for this offense.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. That is Ferguson in motion. They'll run it for the first time with Javonte Williams. And he will slosh his way forward on the wet surface for a gain of a yard. Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 9. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. As he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
9 yards. 11 comes. Here we go.
Working out of the gun, Burrow escaping to his left. He'll try to run for it. And Burrow not going to take any chances. Slides to a stop after picking up the 1st down.
And the Cowboys first down. Here we go. A gain of 15.
First carry now for Jaden Blue. And he'll try to keep his footing, manages to work it ahead for a couple of yards. From the 46, here's 2nd and 8.
Here we go. 11, 12.
Now, Burrow. It's into the hands of Jaden Blue. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
And they're going to get to him and take him down, taken back to the other side of midfield. On 4th down, the veteran Brian Anger onto punt for Dallas. He's going to take this from his own 2. And he'll give his guys a little bit more room to work with as he's able to get forward out beyond the 10-yard line.
Cougar 19.
And he maneuvers his way forward, a gain of 6. Here comes 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 18-yard line.
3:19.
1 quarter in the books. 7-0 is our score. We're back to upstate New York in just a moment. The Jets have it here to start quarter number 2. They have it 2nd and 4 coming up.
Justin. Here we go,
Here's Hall. And that one going to be thrown down the backfield. Great defensive play. Knifing in and dropping him for a loss.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on 3rd down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on 1st and 2nd down to gain positive yards. Stay on track because you don't want to be in 3rd and pass too often in today's NFL.
21 is the line to gain as we hit 3rd down. And that is incomplete.
The offense just couldn't seem to get anything going that drive. They knew they had a long way to go taking over possession that deep in their own territory. You want to pick up that 1st down and see if you can capitalize some momentum. Instead, the errant throw brings up 4th down, and they're going to have to punt it away.
And it's a good return here, able to take it across the 50. Set up the offense with a short field.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
On 1st down, it is Williams. He'll work this ahead for 2, maybe 3. Brandon Stevens there to bring him down.
4 yards on the pickup.
From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd down and 6. Burrow to throw. He's got his man, Wan'Dale Robinson. And they'll whistle him down, but not before it picks up a 1st down after a gain of 7.
Really nice timing on that slant route. You can tell the quarterback and the wide receiver are completely on the same page, and when executed at that level, it's virtually impossible to stop.
That one swung out to Blue. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They got it inside the 15.
It's a gain of 21 yards.
Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work first and 10. Here's the give up the middle with Williams. And he shows off those strong legs running through one tackle. Give him a gain of 8. A good spot here, second and a yard. He's got it at the 3. To the goal line and in. Dale Robinson. Touchdown, Dallas. It's his third touchdown catch this year. Auburn's good with the extra point. And the Cowboys will level things out at 7 apiece. We're all tied, 7 apiece. And the kick's away. Khalil Herbert on the return. And he's down at 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
At their own 23-yard line.
Here we go, Scott.
The drive begins with a run, and it's Hall. And he is fortunate to get past the line of scrimmage. Call it a yard at most. Marquise Bell up to make the stop.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
From the 25, here's 2nd and 8. Now Fields. Out to his right. He runs with it. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line. Taking advantage of the room to run, a gain of 19 on the scramble.
First down.
Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Hey, don't jump. Ready? Go.
Handoff. Here comes Hall. Down the sideline, past the 45. And he will be out of bounds right around the 35. 22 yards, the pickup there. And the Jets have a first down.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Out. 58, who's is that? Right.
He'll go again with Hall. They converge on him quickly. He'll only get a couple. Kyle Duggar there to make the play.
Gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8 at the Cowboys' 32-yard line.
2nd down and 8.
Here we go. 551, 12 go. All right.
Now, Fields. Exiting the pocket right. Oh, trying to throw it back across his body, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Javon Holland. And the Cowboys force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27-yard line.
Here we go.
They'll start this on the ground. It's Williams. Running very difficult in these conditions. He gets forward here for a gain of about 3.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
2nd and 7.
Here we go.
Now, Burrow. Here's a screen set up to Williams. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up the first down after a gain of 7.
That first down was huge for this offense. Now they can take a deep breath. Focus on trying to put a late scoring drive together before we hit the halftime break.
And he'll just hope to stay on his feet here, picking his way forward for a gain of about 4. And now the Cowboys going to take a timeout as they get it right at the 30-second mark of this first half. and 5.
1190. 1190. Here we go. Here we go.
Back to throw. Burrow. Moving outside the pocket. He's going to keep it himself. And he is out of bounds. That's a couple yards short of the marker. And it'll bring up third down.
Nothing open here downfield. I think it's a good job just getting to the edge, getting something positive, getting out of bounds.
Burrow from out of the gun here on third down. He's got his man right side. It's complete. He's going to have the first down. So they convert on third down with a pickup of 9.
So he gets on the board, first catch of his career. I can promise you he's going to hang on to that ball. Now, it wasn't the flashiest of plays, but just try to get him comfortable and try to settle him into this game.
And he's into a slide to avoid the contact. Does so successfully, and it's a first down. Cowboys going to use their third and final timeout as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half.
Here we go. Here we go.
On first and 10, Burrow. And this time the rush gets home. And down he goes.
Burrow sacked. A loss of 4 yards. It's second down.
So we reach the intermission in what has been an entertaining one to this point. Back with the second half in just a moment.
Why you all in my way? Can't get all in my face. You should get out of my way. You should get out of my way. Don't tell me what I should do.
A touchdown apiece. 7-7 the score as we begin half number 2. Here comes the return from a yard or two deep. We'll get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line.
At their own 22-yard line.
On 2, ready?
A handoff here to start the drive, but this will end up being a reverse. And he'll work forward for about 4. It's second down.
So they try to throw a little bit of a curveball. We see him throw it to this guy a lot. Now, in this case, they hand it to him, thinking they can catch the defense off guard and generate a big play. And give a lot of credit to the defense. They were ready for it. They were prepared for it. And they held it to a modest game.
A gain of 9 yards. And the Cowboys first down.
On the ground, this is Williams. Running room hard to come by as he'll get ahead for a yard. Rosario Thomas there for the stop.
Brings up second and 9.
So, from the 37, here's second and 9. Burrow. Pass completed right side to Ferguson. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up third and 1.
They'll look to pick this up, third and a yard.
11 MT. 11 MT. Here we go. Here we go. 11 MT. Tank. 11 MT. Tank.
Burrow now. And this is going to be incomplete. That is a letdown there. Pass looked to be on target. No catch. And now fourth down.
So prior to that third down call, Mike, I thought they put themselves in a pretty good situation. At that down and distance, they had run and pass, both at their disposal. But nice job by the defense being up to the task. Forced the incomplete. Brings up fourth down.
He's going to find his receiver. It's Robinson. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. How's that for a big decision paying off? A gain of 28 yards on fourth down. They'll go with Williams. He'll try to keep his footing, manages to work it ahead for a couple of yards.
He was brought down at the 26. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7.
So, from the 26-yard line, here's second down and 7.
180.
To throw is Burrow. over the middle to his tight end, Ferguson. And he'll be marked down at the 7. And it will set up first and goal.
Really nice job there, Mike. All they're trying to do is just clear some space for the tight end and then let him go to work in the middle of the field. Now they're set up nicely inside the red zone.
A run on first and goal. And he's in! Jaden Blue. Touchdown, Cowboys. It's his second touchdown of the year. The extra point by Aubrey is good. The Cowboys will move out to a 14-7 lead. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. Khalil Herbert to return. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin first and 10.
Here we go. Hey, going out. We're going out. 319 right tonight. Say hey.
We're going to start this drive on the ground. It's Hall. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. Now it's second and 1.
19.
Nothing doing there. He'll go down behind the line.
This is a play we've seen this offense have success with in the past, but here you have to wonder if they maybe tipped their hand a bit because that one went nowhere.
Here now, third and 5.
Here we go. Right.
Fields now. He gets this complete to Mitchell. Give him 14 on that one. Good for a Jets first down.
This may look like a simple connection, Mike, just pitch and catch, but I can promise you the amount of time these two guys have spent together on the practice field, in the meeting rooms, just getting on the same page, seeing the game through the same set of eyes, makes what's pretty difficult seem a lot easier.
And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. Try again. It's second and 10.
Here we go, son.
Fields. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up third down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it, but I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Here's a third and 10.
One strike. 319 just right. Right.
Play action now for Field. He's got his man. It's Smith. Down the sideline. And he will go all the way. Arian Smith. Touchdown, New York. Both now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Jets will tie things up. We are all even at 14. So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback. From the 35, it's first and 10.
12. Just set.
The drive starts with a carry by Blue. And he slips through an opening. Winds up getting about 8 and is past the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up second and 2.
So both teams trade touchdowns in that frame as we get through the end of the third quarter. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
On one, ready?
From the 43, here's second and a couple.
Here we go.
Fourth quarter begins, and it's a run by Williams. Good running there, getting close to midfield. Let's mark him there, and a first down.
Second down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a first down.
That's into the hands of Pearsall on the right side. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up second.
From the 46, here's second and 5. Burrow. And they're going to get to him and take him down, take it back to the other side of midfield.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
To throw is Burrow. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for third down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
And he'll get a few yards on this return, up past the 15-yard line.
Their own 18-yard line.
Hey, Ken. Here we go, son. Set.
A give. Here's Hall. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
The best linebackers at this level, Mike, they have all the physical attributes. That's a given. But it's really their instincts. It's their ability to dissect and predetermine where the ball is going before the ball is even snapped. And you could see with how fast he met the back at the point of attack, he knew exactly what play was coming.
Now a second down throw for Fields. And caught, it's Mitchell. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down.
It's 3rd and 7.
Hey, Ken. Here we go. Move 58, move here. Right.
Working out of the gun, it's Fields. That one caught by Smith. He's going to have the first down. So they convert on third down with a pickup of 9.
You get in these situations, third down, tie game, fourth quarter. I mean, this is really where your quarterback makes his money. You're going to put your faith and say, all right, what is the best play for this offense to execute? And the game really rests in the hands of your quarterback. And he continues to come up with these third down pickups and continues to extend this drive. He's got a shot to come away the hero and win this game here late.
That's 13 more on that play. And quickly, another first down.
Here we go. Move 58, set.
2 minutes to play in regulation. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. Plenty of time, plus 2 timeouts at their disposal. It's 1st and 10. Here's Hall. Trying to find someplace to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
So they go with a first down run, hoping to just get them some positive yards and get themselves into a good second down situation. But now they find themselves in 2nd and long. So the more you give defenses the opportunity, Mike, to defend you one-dimensionally. So in this case, we're only playing you in the pass. It stresses your protection, it stresses your play caller, and ultimately, it stresses your quarterback. The game is there for the taking. They control their own destiny, but this brings up a really big third down here. But remember, they don't have to force it and push the ball past the sticks. Even if they come up short, they still have 4th down in their back pocket to try to extend this drive and see if they can pull out the win here late.
Taking off, he'll try to get there. And he'll slide to a halt, but he does have the first down.
The defensive line has to do a better job of contain rushing, especially on third down. Like, you can't rush one-on-one. You have to rush as a unit. Keep the quarterback in the pocket, and when you let him get loose, this is what's going to happen.
He'll try to keep his footing, manages to work it ahead for a couple of yards.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
Second down, 8 for the first down.
Here we go, here we go. Japanese tempo. Ready.
Now it's Mitchell. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down. Double as good there. They get the first down and save a timeout. A first down there on a gain of 12.
First and 10 at the
Final
28-yard
minute,
line.
still 2 timeouts remaining as we get to first and 10. They'll run it with Hall. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain. And now the Cowboys going to take a timeout. And they'll stop it. Just over 40 seconds to go in this one. Now on second and long.
Here we go, side. Side.
They'll drop to throw. This one is complete along the sideline. A very nice job to fit that ball in. It'll be a modest gain.
Now listen, I'm going to give the guy credit. It was a really nice catch, keeping his feet inbounds along the sidelines.
Here we go,
It
side.
just doesn't amount to much in the grand scheme of
3-19,
things.
get that. Press. Push right. Right.
They go play action with Fields. That's over the middle and take it in. He's got it. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
Now they get the timeout. Interesting situation. Do they kick it here or run the risk of getting in another play, possibly not getting it down in time? We'll see. They'll come up now for second down.
Here we go. 3-19. Go.
They'll try to run it with Hall. Trying to push the pile forward, but he's not going to get in. They stop him up short. And they're going to get the timeout called. What a finish. We're down to 4 seconds remaining in the game. That's a timeout for Dallas. It's their second. They'll talk things over before third down. This kick is good. And that very likely will be a game winner.
And that's just got to be a great feeling over on that sideline, Mike. I mean, an excellent job by this offense to give yourself a chance to win it. And then this kick. I mean, what's left to be said? It was never in doubt, and it's going to lead this team to a victory.
Cavante Turpin on the return. And he is going to be taken down, and that is going to do it. So this one in the win column for the Jets. They get themselves into field goal range for one final shot. Kicker delivers. They avoid overtime and come away 3-point victory. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. It's a win for the Jets as we say goodbye from MetLife Stadium.